Café and Networking Podcast promotes entrepreneurs, startups, authors, business experts throughout the world. I'm Tom Reaoch, an American known as the King of Networking, connecting people and speaking from Vinhedo, São Paulo, Brazil. And today we talk with Maggie Perotin, and she's joining us from Ajax, Ontario in Canada. Maggie is an international business and leadership coach. She helps service-based entrepreneurs to generate income they want and become authentic and high-performing leaders in their business. She uses her Dream, Plan, Do coaching model. Maggie, today we see many people are thinking about moving from the corporate leadership roles into entrepreneurship. What are the most important considerations?
Hi, Tom. Thank you for having me. And let's talk about that because I definitely was one of them, moving from leadership in corporate world to entrepreneurship. And I help my clients do that. So the first one is passion. Okay. Don't start the business just to make money. Yes, business is great to make money, but running a business is not as easy. There's a lot of hard work. And as we know, even from the corporate world, money will get you only so far in terms of motivation, right? So you want to have passion for what you do. And from there, what I help clients to develop is mission, vision, and values, and that will be foundation of your business. So that's one. Second part is personal growth and skill development. When I started my business, I realized that the growth you need to go through is so much faster and so much bigger than any job you'll ever be in. Okay. And I'm an ambitious person that loved to grow. And I always was seeking that in my corporate world, but I never grew to that extent, right? So there is a lot of emotional roller coaster, developing the CEO mindset and really making bold, effective decisions from possibility, not from fear. It requires a lot of growth. And also like business skill growth, right? Because sometimes we start a business, we're passionate about a service we provide or the product, and that's what services the clients. But what gets the clients is the marketing and sales and branding, and you need to develop it as a CEO. So that's two. Third part is get yourself support to go through that growth. So whether it's a coach or a mentor or both, they will help you go through it more strategically, faster, avoid mistakes that you can avoid. You will make a bunch of others that you can learn from. And also, you know, as human beings, we all have our blind spots, right? So having an expert looking from a different perspective of your business, showing you the blind spot, showing you certain things you don't see is invaluable. And, you know, even me as a business coach, I have a coach for that very reason. And even to speed up my growth and skills, I believe we can always improve, no matter how good we are at anything.
Yeah, because everything's changing all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And they're trying to keep up and stay on top of everything. It's almost impossible. Why not learn from the experts, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So that makes, in essence, you will make your clients become experts.
Yes.
They will become you in the future.
That's right. And as we grow our skills, we deliver to our clients better, right? When we become experts, as you say, we help our clients in a higher level, and that raises the value of our brand and our business. So investing in yourself is ultimately, you know, I believe you cannot grow your business past to how you've grown. So very
today,
important.
and what we just said, in today's life where people are thinking about changing, so the suggestion is before changing, talk to Maggie.
Yes, that's a great suggestion. I love it.
No, but you know, sometimes we jump in the pool and we realize we don't know how to swim.
Yes, very true.
Or there's more to swimming. And and in today where it is because of the pandemic, the post-pandemic, many people have that feeling. They want to leave the corporate culture. They want to start business because obviously they know something. But there are a number of blind spots just to jump out and get going. So the pre-startup is essential.
Yes. All right. The fourth thing, your network. As they say, your network, it's your net worth.
Right.
It's definitely much easier to start the business off the ground when you have a large network. And it doesn't mean that they become your clients, but they know people who they can introduce you to and help you get to your client. Now, even if you don't have a network, you can build it. And I talk from the experience because when I started my business, my network was very limited, I have to say.
Well, that's a skill. Learning to network is a skill.
Yeah, it is a skill. And that came to my advantage because I had to learn it. I had no other way, right? I'm an immigrant to Canada. I didn't have a lot of friends from university or school and so on. And then being in a corporate world, I actually never networked that much, right? So I knew people in my company, in the media that I worked with for many, many years, but outside of it, my network was very limited, but it pushed me to learn the skill, right? Which was very, very beneficial.
Well, to the point of being in Canada, Canada is a country that's open to that. So you were not alone in not knowing how to network, and you were not alone in being able to meet a lot of people who were looking to meet a lot of people.
Yes. So I want to say network is great, but don't worry if you think you don't have it. You can build it. You can learn the skill. Totally. All right. Fifth one, finances. Have a money plan, okay? Figure out how you're going to start your business and finance yourself, your personal life, and be able to invest in that business in the beginning. As you said, we don't want to emotionally just quit the job. I hate it. I don't have a plan. I'm just going to figure out, especially when you have a family to support, maybe some loans to pay and so on. Because, when emotions are high, intelligence is low, and you might regret that. And also what happens is when we're desperate to make money, when we're very attached to the outcome, it usually repels people, right?
That's true.
So you want to be in that sufficiency where in the beginning how you're going to support yourself and calmly, with confidence and sufficiency, grow your business. And it could be, I'm going to start my business on the side and grow it to the point when I'm ready to quit my leadership job and so on. That's what I did. I helped a couple of my clients to do the same. Or it could be maybe I have some savings or, availability of some funding or whatever, some funds that I know are secure and I'm not worried about, paying them off, whatever. That could be an option too, right? Okay, I'm going to focus full-time on my business, but I know how I'm going to support myself, my family, and be able to invest in my business a little bit even for the at least 12 months, I would say.
Well, then you get back to 2 points, and one is the marketing that you said and networking, because there is money out there. There are funds available looking for people who have ideas.
Yes.
And so the marketing and the networking can help you as an entrepreneur get that idea in front of people who may want to invest in you, in your startup. So not having money, it's a challenge, but there's money out there. It's just learning the skill set of getting out there and getting it.
Yes, there is. And definitely. And as you say, there's a lot of grants, funds, investors, and so on. There is also, like a service-based business like myself and online. It's definitely not a business that requires a lot of upfront investment. You can definitely bootstrap a business like that, but it still requires some investment, right? So having a plan, going out there really helps.
Well, when in doubt, now talk to Maggie, right?
That's right. That's right.
Maggie, we're coming to the end of our time, but thanks for sharing. Thanks for inspiring, and hope that our listeners find you. Where's the best place to find you?
The best place to find me is actually my website. It's stairway2leadership.com. One word, stairway2leadership.com.
Very good. And reminding our audience, you can also find Maggie on LinkedIn. It's Maggie, Maggie. And the last name is Perotin. Find her on LinkedIn and stairwaytoleadership.com. Café and Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information on their website, www.focusmi.com. Thanks for listening. Until the next time here on Café and Networking Podcast.